Happy Taco Tuesday. This may be like my favorite Taco Tuesday ever because it is book launch day. Yay! I'm so excited. So it's funny because I have some confetti, but y'all, I don't know about you, but picking up confetti off the ground, not a fun job. Okay. I've done this several times where I'm just like, I need to put something down. I actually was playing around yesterday and I kind of threw some confetti around and then I was like, um, yeah, this is not such a great idea because then I had to like put a blanket down and then whenever I threw the confetti, I like picked it was a whole thing. Okay. So confetti, I'm not a huge fan, but it's okay. It's okay because we are here. So if you are joining us live, thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to hop on real fast and celebrate that Start a Binge-Worthy Podcast is officially out in the world. I've seen so many of y'all posting about getting your copies. Thank you so much. If you could share those on social media today with the hashtag Start a Binge-Worthy Podcast, that would be fantastic. I know I'm getting really excited that people are starting to get their copies and there's something about launch day, right? I'm so excited. And it was funny because Lisa, who's part of our book launch team, she said, "Did you intentionally do this on a Taco Tuesday?" I said, "Well, I've had this date picked out for a long time. Like I picked this date out, I want to say in December of 2019. I knew exactly when the book was going to launch." Hey, Misty. Misty says, "Happy launch day. Thank you so much." And I remember somebody was like, or Lisa, I intentionally picked 10, 20, 20, 20 because let's just be honest, it was easy to remember. And that's really why I picked this launch day. I was like, okay, I could say that over and over and over again and remember it, hopefully not screw it up. So that's what's going on today. That's why we're here. So Start a Binge-Worthy Podcast is officially live. You can go order it. Go to thebestpodcastbook.com to grab it. But I actually wanted to talk to you about something else because we are doing a giveaway and I'm so excited. So let me see who's here. I'm seeing some comments. So yay, Stephanie says, "I got my copy yesterday. I'm so happy." And then we have Mona Joy saying, "Hi, Crystal. How are you? I'm fantastic. It is book launch day. So I'm really excited." I shared an Instagram and a follower messaged me. She plans on starting a podcast. So she was thrilled to hear about your book. Yay, I'm so excited. I don't know, for whatever reason, StreamYard just has a Facebook user. So I don't know who this is. So I can't say thank you so much, but you know who you are. So thank you so much for sharing. I'm excited to see hopefully your friend is encouraged to start a podcast. I share lots of stories in the book about personal experiences that I've had, experiences that my students and clients and members of my community have had as well. Somebody else says, "I ordered mine on Amazon today." Yay. Thank you so much. So I wish I had a better audiobook update for you. All I know is that Lisa, who's working on it, is working on it. And hopefully we're going to have it by the end of October. I'm hoping to have an update by the end of the week to know exactly when that's coming. Because I actually had someone email me this morning and said, "I'm excited about your book launching, but I really want the audiobook." And that just encouraged me a little bit more because it was a little nerve-wracking doing the audiobook. I kind of felt like I was brand new to this all over again. So yeah, it was just it was an interesting, like, we'll talk about that. So actually, if you order the book and you go to thebestpodcastbook.com, that's where you will register for your free masterclass that I'm doing in November. So if you can't make it live in November, that's okay. It's going to be recorded and you'll be able to get the replay. But I'm going to be talking about how I created the book, the strategies that I used, and how I took existing content and turned it into this book that you see right here. But for whatever reason, y'all, I am shedding today. I have hair everywhere. So Start a Binge-Worthy Podcast. I created this using existing content, which I actually shared about in today's podcast episode of the Profit Podcast. I'm sharing 7 steps to turn existing content into a book. So yeah, congrats, Crystal. Thank you so much. Again, I can't I don't know who this Facebook user is. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hi everyone. I just saw Crystal's launch page. Thank you so much for being here. Stephanie says, "Yay, congrats. It's 8 a.m. So I have to run." Yes, I know Stephanie's on Pacific Standard Time and we're here Central. So I get it. Thank you so much for being here though. I'll order it today. Thank you so much, y'all. I have just been getting so many sweet messages and emails and congratulations and everything. And I appreciate y'all so, so much. And one like real quick tip, because I know we have a lot of content creators and online business owners and people that have podcasts or they already have a YouTube channel or they're doing a digital course. I just want to let you know that spending time really understanding your people makes all the difference. And I'm just so grateful for everyone in this community that has been an ear whenever I've said, "Hey, I have an idea." Like, I feel like that's my like famous like last words, right? I have an idea. And that's kind of where this book was stemmed from, was just, I have this idea to create this book, and having this community being so supportive is just phenomenal. So thank y'all so much. Lori says, "My Kindle copy just loaded." Yay. Thank you so much for ordering, Lori. Stephanie says, "Book launch and tacos." Boom. Exactly. And I kind of feel like I shouldn't have to make the tacos tonight, right? Like I'm gonna delegate that to someone else this evening. Congrats, Melanie says. Thank you so much, Mel. I appreciate all of your support and listening to all of my gripes and complaints during this process. So I totally appreciate all the things. I love you so much. I'll leave my review on Amazon and Facebook. Thank you so much. Again, I don't know who the Facebook user is, but I appreciate it. I wish I could say a thank you personally to who this is, but I really appreciate it. And I'll drop a good word on my next podcast episode too. Thank you so much. That means the world to me, because as content creators and course creators and podcasters and like all the things that most people here are, we know that those reviews and ratings matter so much, because what it does is it triggers those algorithms to push it out in front of more people. So I really appreciate that a lot. And that's awesome. I'm creating existing content into a book as we speak. Yeah, I know Stephanie is all about writing, and I can't wait to see what you create. Yes, in California. Melanie says, "I'm so proud of you." Thank you so much, friend. Like Melanie is a good friend of mine who, over the last, I want to say year and a half, we've really gotten to know each other, and she's been really supportive of me along this journey, even if I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Like, and she is my scrappy friend that'll say, "You can do this. Like, you can figure this out. We can figure this out. Like, it's just awesome to have, people in your corner that you can lock arms with and say, "We don't really know what kind of battle we're getting into, but we're not going at it alone." So I encourage you, if you're brand new to having an online business or having a podcast or creating something, that you lock arms with other people who are ready to step into the journey with you and go alongside you, because it can absolutely be a lonely journey if you're doing it all alone. And I encourage you to find those people that will bring you up. Oh, so it's Arian. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes the StreamYard will tell me who it is and who it's not. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My friend on the other side of the world, you have been such a great part of our podcast book launch team. And I so appreciate you, because you've been you're one of the OGs on the book launch team. You've been around from the very beginning. And I so appreciate your input and your feedback and your support over these last few months. So I'm actually working on a really cool video. It's a YouTube video. I did Facebook Lives since I went back and I looked since the beginning of January in our book launch team Facebook group. And I'm compiling kind of clips of what this journey has been like. Y'all, it's crazy to go back and see some of these, because January, that was pre-pandemic, pre-COVID, and like everything that's going on. And this book actually has zero mention of the pandemic and COVID. And like we talk about live events and doing things like that in this book because I technically finished it in January. I have a video that's actually, my goal was to finish on January 31st. And I think I ended up finishing on like February 1st or 2nd. So I almost hit my goal, but I was like, at least I had something to shoot for, right? So yeah, we have been around doing this just for a while. This whole journey started in September 2019, and to see it come full circle a year later, it's so crazy. Melanie says, we are scrappy, but not crappy. This is her coined phrase. I love it so much. Melanie always cracks me up with her little phrases. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. Okay, so I'm getting caught up in the comments. We are here to talk about the book launch. Yay, that's amazing. But I also want to tell you about a giveaway that just started. Technically, it started yesterday, but we're really talking about it now today. And if you go to crystalprofit.com/giveaway, I'm doing a big giveaway. So we're celebrating the book launch. And then next week, we are actually going to hit 200 podcast episodes of the Profit Podcast. What? 200 podcast episodes of the Profit Podcast. Yes. So we're celebrating the book launch. We're celebrating the 200th episode of the Profit Podcast. So if you go to crystalprofit.com/giveaway, you can enter to win. Okay. Are you ready for this? So I'm going to have signed copies. It's not this one, by the way. I'm waiting on my author copies. I have a huge book waiting to be like a huge package of books. I have 55 books coming to my house. And I'm like, where are these at? I've seen people posting like pictures. They're like, I got my book. I'm like, I'm still waiting on my books that don't have this ugly not for sale sticker. So I'm waiting. I'm being patient. You will not get this if you win. So what do the winners of the giveaway get? Signed copy of the book will be awarded to, and I'm going to say this wrong, I think it's 7 winners get a signed copy of the book. And then, 8 winners. So we have 8 winners, a signed copy of the book. I'll get this right eventually. I promise. Maybe. I shouldn't say I promise. Maybe I'll get this right. So we get signed copy of the book. Then 1 winner will get a one-on-one coaching session with me, plus a signed copy of the book. And then 1 grand prize winner will get full access to my digital course all about podcasting. So Profit Podcasting, they get enrollment in there, as well as a one-on-one coaching session and a signed copy of the book. So you have to go to crystalprofit.com/giveaway, and there are multiple ways to enter. You can share it on social media. You can subscribe to the podcast. You can subscribe on YouTube. You can share it. You can leave a rating and a review. Like there's so many different ways to get a bunch of entries into the giveaway. So go to crystalprofit.com/giveaway and you can find out all the information. And I'm so excited. So it runs from today, technically yesterday, today, right, from now until October 30th. So from today until next Friday, you have chances to enter. You can go back every day and enter again. It's this whole awesome software. People have been asking me about giveaways, and I'm actually going to be doing a cool podcast training, podcast episode, YouTube video, probably all of the above very soon, because people have been asking me, well, how do you do a giveaway with a podcast launch? And so this is kind of my guinea pig on how it works on the back end. I'm going to get it all figured out so I can turn around and teach it to you, because this is what I do, right? I go forward, I learn something new, and then I turn around and teach it to this amazing community. And giveaways is something that people have been asking me about for a while, because I mean, who doesn't love a giveaway? I mean, it's so much fun. Like, and I'm going to have a lot more. I will have, Jamie Troll, if y'all don't know who she is, she was on the podcast recently. I wish I knew the episode number, but she was on the podcast and she did a big Facebook Live event recently to celebrate that she just got 30,000 people in her Facebook group. And it was so much fun to watch. I was at the dentist with the kids. I couldn't watch the whole thing, but there was, balloons and banners and all kinds of fun things. And I was like, ooh, challenge accepted. I'm going to have to do we're going to go big. We're going to go big whenever we announce the winners for the giveaway and celebrate the book launch even more. But I just wanted to hop on real fast and tell you that it is officially live. Go grab your copy, start a Binge-Worthy Podcast, and go to thebestpodcastbook.com. Here, let me put this back up on the screen again. So once you order the book, you can go to thebestpodcastbook.com, and then you can enter in your ordering information, like your order number, and then you will automatically be registered for the free training coming up in November. I couldn't remember when it was. I couldn't hardly remember what day it was, even though I said I picked 10/20/2020 so I would remember the date for the book launch. But now that it's 10/20/2020, I can't remember what day it is. I think I'm just too excited. I promise I didn't overdo it on coffee. I was real careful because I can get super jittery. This is just natural endorphins because I'm so excited. I'm standing up today doing this live because I'm so excited. I'm going to crash later tonight. I'm already planning on it because I just have so much energy. I'm so grateful. This journey has been amazing, even though what a year, right? And I had several people tell me, you shouldn't launch your book. Several experts, obviously they didn't tell me, they were telling their people in their communities, you should not launch a book during an election year because there's just too much going on and you shouldn't do it this year. And then I had other people saying well, it's the pandemic, so you got to break. You don't have to people will understand if you don't put it out there because we're in the middle of a global pandemic and people are losing their jobs and all these crazy things are happening. It's okay if you don't move forward and put your book out there. There's always next year. But for me, I just couldn't go another 12 months sitting on this book, sitting on this project, having it on a shelf behind me and just say, I could have put it out there. I could have put it out there. So, regardless of how this launch turns out, I feel like I've already won because I have such an incredible outpouring of love and support from this community. And I have another published book. It is here. I can hold a physical copy of this book and it is here. And that was my goal. My goal was to have this completed, launched out into the world today. So anything else above and beyond that is a bonus. I do want to talk real fast about my goals because I do like to be open and honest in this community. So for launch week, I would love to sell 100 copies of the book by the end of the week. That's my okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to make it happen. So I so appreciate all of you that have shared and you're putting out information about the book today. I just thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you're on my email list, I sent out, we have a Google Drive that has all these graphics and videos and fun GIFs and fun things in there that you can share today for launch day and share the rest of this week for launch week. But my big goal is this week, sell 100 copies. And then I want to sell, are you ready for it? It's I'm scared to say it out loud because it makes it real, right? But I want to sell 1,000 copies of the book by December 31st, 2020. That's my big stretch goal. I told my kids about it last night and we were talking about it. And I've already sold today, as of right now, we've sold 18 in pre-order. So we're looking at 82 for the rest of the week. And I think that we will get there. And we will probably get there well before the end of the week at the rate that I've seen people sharing and saying, I ordered mine. So I haven't checked back since this morning, but I want to share these things with you, you guys. And I can't wait to share the video that's coming out on YouTube tomorrow because the behind the scenes that I've been able to see from other entrepreneurs and business owners and my virtual mentors, that has been just the game changer that I needed. I needed to see someone struggling on the back end. And I needed to see them saying, all right, here's the emotional crap that I'm going through right now, but I'm going to keep going because I don't just want to share the shiny confetti moments of, yay, it is book launch day. I fell asleep and then I woke up and here's just this book arrived and I just did it and it was so easy. No. Oh my gosh, no. There were months and weekends and late nights and early mornings and so many cups of coffee, that went into creating this book today. And that's why I wanted to make it a celebration because I am an Enneagram 3. If you know what that is, that's the achiever. And I don't always stop to celebrate my achievements the way that I really should. And so I wanted to take the time today and make sure that I shared with the community because it is because of y'all that this book exists. It really is. The conversations that I've had with you, the questions that you've asked me, the so many times that I've repeated myself over and over again and then thought, I should probably put this in a book. I should probably put this in a podcast episode. I should probably create a YouTube video about that because so many members of this community have been asking. That is how you start down this path of content creation. You listen to your people and then you give them what they ask for. So I know that y'all are asking for the audiobook. That is the thing. I've had several people now. It's like, when's the audiobook? It's coming. It's coming. I can't wait to have a for sure date of when it's going to be available, but it is coming. I can promise you that. I can't wait to have the final version of that ready as well. Oh my gosh, y'all, this has been so much fun. Hang on, I got some more comments I got to catch up on. So I simply adore you. Stephanie says, thank you for everything you have done. Oh my gosh, 1,000 copies. Let's go. Melanie says, thank you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. The website doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so tell me which one you're looking at, Miriam. So which one is it? The giveaway? So crystalprofit.com/giveaway. Oh, we're going to make sure. Is that the one? Giveaway. Okay. Is that one working for anybody else? Okay, that's working for me. So the bestpodcastbook.com. That one's working for me as well. So let me know if somebody doesn't have access to either one of those because I'm getting it. Miriam, you can send me a message afterwards and I can send you the links directly to whichever one you're trying to get access to. And then here on Instagram, oh my gosh, y'all, this is so fun. Yeah. Teresa is giving me all the confettis. See, I wish I would have been brave enough to throw the confetti in here again, but I wasn't ready with my tarp, my blanket underneath to clean it all up because Mama's not about to vacuum on launch day, all the confetti. No. And all the minions are gone to school today to help me clean up. So maybe later, maybe I'll do that later today. Oh my gosh. So Alexandra says, hello. I don't know who this is. It's Widow180 on Instagram. Says, congrats on the book. Thank you so much. She says, I'll be sure to share the book launch with all my peeps. Thank you so much. And y'all are just so awesome. Y'all are so awesome. And then congrats, Crystal. I can't wait to read the book. Thank you so much. Y'all are so much fun. Thank y'all for everything. And thank you for being here to celebrate with me. You guys, start a Binge-Worthy podcast. It's here. It's done. I think that's the biggest relief for me. It's like, it's done. It's done. And all I have to do now is talk about it and celebrate it and promote it. And that to me is the most fun part. So thank you all again for being here today, and go to thebestpodcastbook.com. And I would love it if you would leave us a rating and a review on Amazon. If you are part of the book launch team and you already had the advanced copy of the book, I would love for you to go leave a rating and a review on Amazon. It would mean the world to me. If you're on my email list, make sure that you go grab the email I sent you this morning. It has all the links for the graphics and the videos and everything for you to share today. Y'all have a fantastic Taco Tuesday, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.